I can't believe it. After I make this video, I'm not gonna see you guys for a whole year. Hello ladies and gentlemen and movie lovers of all kind, and welcome to another video in my final video of 2018. Today is going to be another top 10, and we're going to be counting down my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019. So coming in at number 10 is Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Do I actually honestly have to say more? That alone should sell this movie to you. There's many more in the cast that are going to be great. I have major confidence in the movie. Margot Robbie's in it as well. And it's set around the Manson family murders, so it sounds like it's going to be crazy. I'm really hoping they explore it, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of just twisted, crazy, dark humor from Quentin Tarantino. Because, you know, that's just the guy's style. Coming in at number 9 is one that I did not expect to be on here, and that is Shazam, the upcoming superhero flick. Seeing the on-set pictures and some of the early release pictures, I was not sold on this movie. I thought the costume looked corny. I just thought they were going too overboard trying to make it kid-friendly because it's coming from DC. But I saw the first trailer and I was laughing the entire way through. I still laugh at the trailer when I'm watching it now, and I'm genuinely excited for this movie. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, but it also looks like it's going to have its more serious moments like a superhero movie should. So I'm really genuinely excited for it, and I think it's going to be something special. Number 8 is going to be Spider-Man Far From Home, because Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be playing Mysterio, a villain not only have we never seen on the big screen yet, but it's Jake friggin' Gyllenhaal, one of the best actors working today. Of course, Tom Holland coming back as Spider-Man. He's my personal favorite Spider-Man, and I just think it's going to be great. And now we don't really know where it's set in the timeline with the MCU, but I have confidence that they're going to go bigger and better in the sequel. Coming in at number 7 is going to be John Wick Chapter 3 or John Wick Parabellum or John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. John Wick 1 and 2 are two of my favorite action movies of all time. They are going to become classics way down the road. They are so well done, guys. They just don't simply make action movies like this anymore. There's barely any out there now that have taken note from John Wick. We're still getting movies like Mile 22 with all these insane, crazy, shitty jump cuts. And then John Wick's just gonna come in and mop up the floor with everyone. Coming in at number 6 was a movie that was originally like in my top 3 most anticipated, and now we've gotten 2 trailers for this flick, and my excitement has kind of sort of died down, but I still have high hopes for it, and that is Captain Marvel. As we know, the trailers have been, for the most part, pretty lackluster, but I still have confidence in Marvel. They have yet to disappoint me. I know that's a bold statement, but yeah, hell, even Iron Man 2 and Thor 2, The Dark World, I don't hate those movies, even though they're like, yeah, they're okay. I've still seen them quite a few times, but I have major confidence that Captain Marvel is really going to surprise everybody. The lackluster trailers, you know, might not have fans too excited, but I definitely have confidence that Marvel's in the right direction. Kevin Feige has yet to fail us, in my mind, and I think that since they have to follow the steps of Wonder Woman, they're definitely going to give it their all. Coming at number 5 is Godzilla King of Monsters. That second trailer literally blew my mind. It looks amazing, honestly. The cinematography, the color schemes, the giant-ass monsters, the big epic destruction. This looks like it's going to be a throwdown of monsters for the ages. I have no idea how they're going to top it with Godzilla vs. King Kong, but I'm just going to sit down, buckle up, and get ready for this one because it looks like it's going to be a time and a half. Coming in at number 4 is going to be Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix. This is said to be a Joker origin story not set in the DCEU, but honestly, just Joaquin Phoenix and the few little on-set pictures and little videos that we're getting, it has me excited. Joaquin Phoenix is an insane method actor. Like, he's just absolutely nuts. He goes all the way when he's method acting. He's one of the top best method actors of all time, and I am very confident that him and this whole team are going to give us a very dark, gritty, R-rated, character-driven story based on the Joker, one of the most iconic comical characters of all time. Not just villains, characters of all time, and I definitely feel like this movie is going to wow everyone. Coming in at number 3 is a movie that I was really just, I was excited for, and the trailer started coming out and everything else, and now that it's so close, I am super hyped for it, so it ends up in the number 3 spot, and that is Glass, the follow-up to Split. I love Split. That is one of my favorite movies in the last few years. I just think it's just James McAvoy. That's it, just James McAvoy. I already knew he was a good actor from seeing him in plenty of other things, but he just took it to a whole new level on this. He portrayed 21 different personalities, maybe not all of them on screen at the same time, but they all felt very unique, very distinct. Not many actors can do that. He did it. The story was great. The direction was great. I can barely contain my excitement. It is so close. It's just about 2 weeks out, and I am just over the moon pumped for this movie. So coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Star Wars Episode 9. It does not officially have a title right now. There are some rumors floating around, but you never really know until you get the official title. Let's face the facts first. The Star Wars fan base, especially after The Last Jedi and now Solo, has become probably the most toxic fan base on the face of the planet. But regardless, we're all still gonna have our asses in the seats opening night. It's Star Wars. It's Episode 9. For me personally, I love The Last Jedi. It's not my favorite Star Wars movie, but I think it's a great friggin' time. I like how they finally changed things up, did not follow the same old Star Wars formula. A lot of people weren't happy about that, but things have to grow. They have to progress. That's what The Last Jedi gave us, and I'm expecting them to just take all of these beautiful stories that were formed all the way from Episode 1, technically 4, but 1 if you want to, and just give us a nice final narrative arc to the Skywalker stories. I literally can't even contain my excitement. It's absolutely out of this universe. Star Wars Episode 9, I'm expecting it to be big. And coming at the number 1 spot, again, you haven't heard it already. If you watched my best movies of the year list, you probably can already understand where I'm coming from and why it's here. Number 1 is Avengers Endgame. I don't think I need to say more. This is the movie that every single Marvel Cinematic Universe movie to date has been leading up to. This is it. We've been told time and time again that everything is going to be different. After Avengers Endgame, we're going to head into Phase 4. We're going to have all new heroes to follow. Some will stay behind, but most of the OG Avengers are either going to be gone or just completely wiped out. We're going to have all new stories, all new settings, all new characters, and after this, Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to be changed permanently forever. How can that not get you excited? How can that not get you pumped? Avengers Endgame is my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2019. So if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know, what are your most anticipated movies of 2019? And be sure to check me out on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links will be in the description and at the end of the video. And be sure to check out my Instagram page every Friday for the Fan Mode Friday. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a happy new year, and thank you for such a fantastic 2018. And that's a wrap. The top 10 best